everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video. Guys, believe it or not sure what day you'll be watching this. It's actually Sunday, it's Mother's Day, and my mother-in-law's round, so we're not having dinner for at least 3 or 4 hours. And I said to Claire, I need to pop out and just grab something. So guys, one of our subscribers has offered us a BMW 320, quite a nice car in white, lovely colour, 2012. It had a bit of a racket going on under the bonnet, so he had the timing chain replaced. Quite expensive job, and he said it still sounds exactly the same now. Would we be interested? Now, it's still, everything down the auction is way too expensive. It's all gone crackers out there. It's completely crazy. But I have noticed that all of the dealerships have started advertising on the radio that they have got new stock in. So hopefully things will start going back to normal soon, and we'll be able to start buying a few bits out of the auction. But nevertheless, been offered this car. I'm going to check it out, and if it's okay, we've sort of agreed a price on the phone. I'm actually going to pop there today and pick it up, just so that, you know, we can start on the video, we can pick up on it in the week. But while I've got a couple of hours today, I can actually head out, grab it, and get the majority of the hard part of it, well, so to speak, picking it up, getting it back. It's not a million miles away, which is nice as well. It was in Erith, but he's currently working in Gravesend today, and he said the car's with him. So I'm going to head to the yard, grab the truck, head straight down there, have a look at it, and of course, as long as it's all checks out, we're going to have it. So let's do a quick check on it. Hopefully that's all okay, and then we'll go and pick it up. So guys, I actually asked the chap on the phone whether this one was recorded as salvage or been written off at all, and he actually said no, he bought it from a garage and it was all fine when he purchased it, but it has come up there clear as anything, accidents. So I'm going to need to actually speak to him about that. I mean, the car is reasonably priced, but that is seriously going to affect it if we are purchasing it, because obviously we sell salvage vehicles for a lot less than what they're actually worth retail. So let's check everything else while we're here. Reports are additionally manufacturing date, was registered United Kingdom, was inspected United Kingdom, failed inspection, near side front tyre has a cut. That was quite a long time ago, that one, so 0616, we'd like to think that's been rectified. Another MOT there, another one now. Ownership change 0717. Previously had a private number plate on it there with Zoe on the end. Was inspected. Number plate removed. This vehicle was on sale 0820. Hopefully we'll have some photos of that. I'll just skip past all of that because it's all pretty much MOT history and ownership change. So stolen vehicle check. This check was performed in all of these countries: United Kingdom, Romania, Czech Republic, just to name a few. The mileage graph there is all in order and all going in the right direction. 64,000, 62,000. No, it's got a dip in it there. So we'll have to look into that. There was me saying it's all going in the right direction. It's got a big low bit in it there. And then 62,500 and then up to 68. So yes, mileage discrepancy. As of today, it should have done 69,000 miles. Let's have a look when it was on sale. It does say there, United Kingdom, estimated repair cost, but there's no date there for it, which is something 0720, sorry. Maybe this was picked up off of the dealer site that it's got damage. Let's continue on. Valuation. Yeah, this vehicle was previously listed for sale on the 6th 2020 for 5499. Photos. It really does look a nice car. Again, changed. It was on sale again. It was obviously relisted 0720. Oh guys, look, there's the damage. That's what Car Vertical's picking up on. It just goes to show you guys, these checks are always worth performing. To get 10% off of your check, use the link in the description down below, or SR10 from any browser. Right at the bottom of the check, there's 9 helpful tips and tricks what to check when you're purchasing your vehicle. Guys, I'm going to give this guy a call, just confirm everything about this mileage discrepancy, because that is a hard car to sell when they do have an issue with the mileage, and then I'll come back and let you know whether we're going to go ahead with it. Absolutely lovely people, guys, and really, really nice part of Kent I've never seen before. I had to come through a little village called Soul Street, which was really, really nice. I've got the car on the back, and it really is actually a nice car, but these lanes, I won't show too much, but guys, it was very, very tight all the way up here, and I had to go probably 10 miles an hour. There's literally twigs hitting the truck. It's right in the middle of nowhere, like I say, in a country lane. So I'm going to head back to the yard and just drop my truck off, and then we'll pick up on it, I suppose, in the week or tomorrow morning. So back then. Actually, guys, slight change of plan there. I did come back to the yard on Sunday and I completely forgot. Chris said, he actually told me when I come and got the truck, he's locking up because he's going out for dinner. So it is actually the next day, and as you can see, it's not very nice out there. Chris is just coming over. I think he's messing around with that sight, I think. Let's have a look. Very nice. What you paint them with?
Grey floor paint.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I had a bit left over.
Guys, so they're off that, let's zoom in a little bit, Mercedes Citroen, right down the bottom of the doors here, that was broke. That Fiesta as well, guys, that is sold. We're just storing it for the owner. Mate, here, I'll chuck that in my truck for a minute. Have a look at this. This is honestly lovely. It come up on Car Vertical, mileage discrepancy and damaged. But what it was, it had got an image from the dealer site, and there's a scuff on the front bumper.
Okay.
And the dealer listed it for 30 days. It ended, he relisted it, and the mileage was slightly different. So it all checks out okay on the MOT history and that. I've got the key here. Honestly, really, really nice car.
Oh yeah, that is nice.
Yeah, wants a good clean. He's had the timing chain done, but it's making...
Is it rattly?
Yeah, start it up for you. Do you want to have a look round it first?
Can do, yeah.
I'll show you the marks I was on about. The wheels are a bit scuffed up on it, a couple of them.
Yeah.
But that is like a facelift shape. It's really nice, isn't it? I'll tell you what I did notice as well. I was having a little look round it, Chris. Have a look in the boot there, look.
Yes. That's handy.
Some money for you.
Teapot.
Yeah. And it's, the only thing is, it is like that pearl white, which is a nightmare to paint, isn't it? Like your Merc. Well, the thing is, it's had a little touch up there. It's a 12-year-old car, like you always say. It's entitled to a few marks. But that was the bit that was picked up in the pictures, and you can see someone's touched that up as well. But it genuinely is a really nice looking car. It wants a good interior valet, and it wants the wheels refurbing.
Yeah,
right.
what's the miles, Rob?
70 something, I think. I'll double check now. As soon as this starts up, you go, well, there ain't that. Oh, it's keyless as well. 70,180. Can you hear that?
That's a strange noise, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pop the bonnet, mate.
Hang on. Yeah.
Something catching, isn't it?
You have to pull the bonnet catch twice, so it should be open now. Twin turbo. I'll come round now.
Do that again, Rob, can you?
Yeah, do you want to hold the phone?
Is that picking that noise up?
I'll come round now. I don't actually know.
Yeah, I'll grab it.
You give it a...
Yeah, that's right. Is it? Can you do that again, Rob?
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do first.
Yeah.
We'll take the auxiliary belt off.
Oh, roll that.
Yeah.
Do you mind
The other
explaining?
thing that when you was revving it there, you could see, looks like the bottom pulley is has got a bit of a wobble on.
Oh, is it?
So
Chris,
they're kind of like a dampered pulley, I believe, aren't they?
Just quickly, while you got that camera in your hand, will you explain why we would remove that belt? We've done this before, haven't we? It'd just be nice to come from you.
Well, yeah, basically you can eliminate
Everything.
auxiliary off the front of the engine. Stops all those running. So if you've still got the noise, obviously it's more serious.
Yeah.
But hopefully it eliminates it, and then it's a process of elimination by spinning the belt adjuster, tensioner, alternator, etc., water pump, etc., and seeing if that stops the noise. But that sounded like almost like a plastic on plastic.
Yeah, it didn't
sound
sound
metallic to me.
No.
Didn't sound
Look how
metallic.
nice and clean it is as well.
But yeah, that
It is a nice car, isn't it?
I'll start it up. See if you can film that bottom pulley. It looks like it's got a little bit of a wobble.
All right, Chris, the key's just laying there. You don't need it. You just put your foot on the clutch and push the start button. Hopefully, guys, we can see down there to that bottom pulley. And when I say bottom pulley, guys, we're looking at that one down there. Yeah, just push the start button. Turn it off. Yeah, really, really bad on start up and turn off. But once it's running, get it in the workshop. Hey, let's get that belt off now. He said he's had a timing chain kit put in it.
Yeah, I don't know whether that bottom pulley's been put on right, or it's damaged or something.
Yeah, but they're not.
Or it's loose.
Yeah, they're not going to hear you on here. So should we just get it in and get that belt off? Yeah.
Yeah, it was coming for truck anyway.
Yeah, there's nothing on the ramp. Let's do it.
Yeah.
We get straight on it. Actually, Chris, can we get the torch in there? Sorry, I'm rolling. Guys, I popped out there to just get a car cleaned, and Chris has stripped some of this out. You've turned it over, but you've taken the belt off, and we've established it's none of the ancillaries.
No.
He's basically, you start it up, guys, with nothing connected, and it's still making that noise. So it has ruled all of that out, but it has ruled in that it is still on the engine itself.
This bottom pulley, definitely when it's on idle, has got a bit of a wobble on it, so that needs investigating.
Right.
But the noise seems to be coming from the top. When you take that off, you can hear more predominant coming from there somewhere.
Right.
So, as you pointed out, it's had a chain cassette put in it.
Yes.
But when I was looking, you can see everything that's been undone has been kind of chewed.
Yeah.
They've
They've used sockets rather than
female torques.
Yeah.
So it's definitely been apart. So I'm thinking, have they put a bolt in the wrong and it's touching?
Yes, a bolt that's too long.
Yeah.
maybe.
So I've turned it over and there's nothing obvious clunking, but you can hear every now and again something inside this chain making a bit of a noise.
Right.
Nowhere near as loud as when you run the engine, but then it's going slower, isn't it?
Of course, yeah.
So I think we got to take the rocker cover off.
Yeah. Is that
The
quite
cam
involved,
covers.
or?
It looks like there's a bit, fuel rail's got to come off, but I took this out ready, this bit of scuttle,
Yes.
so to access everything. So battery's disconnected, so I don't think it's
A great deal.
too severe to remove that, and then we can get a better idea of what's going on.
Yeah, Chris, should you shine that torch here for us? But they've even chewed these
Well,
up.
look at these, you can see that
Everything's chewed.
I have took those off though, Rob, and had a quick look to
Right.
see if there was anything touching.
To be fair, with these female torques, they are quite forgiving. You will get a torque back over the top
Oh,
of
yeah.
them, and it does kind of straighten them out, but still,
But yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
you
look
can
at that
see it's
one.
really shiny, yeah.
Well, it's chewed, look.
Let me
Oh,
try and
it's
zoom in
shiny,
a
is
little
it?
bit. You can see that there,
So
guys.
it kind of indicates to me that whoever done it didn't have the right tools to start with.
Yes.
So it doesn't, you know, inspire much confidence, does it?
No.
So I think it's.
Well, I'm going to head off for an MOT where you're just going to carry on taking a few little bits off.
I'll get that stripped off.
It would be lovely to know in this video
what's wrong.
What is the issue with this car?
Absolutely, yeah.
And do you know what? Now you've mentioned that to me about the longer bolt, it does kind of make it does sound like that to me. It is a good scenario. So
yeah, I mean, I can't see anything obvious, but everything's been apart, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So,
right, we'll leave you there, mate.
All right.
So guys, you would have seen Chris there, a lot of head scratching and thinking, and we tried to capture as much of it what we could. And what he was actually doing there was just checking to see if there was absolutely anything to the naked eye, including turning it over a couple of revolutions, revolutions, I will get it out, it's cold, just to see if there's anything obvious. But the one thing obvious we have noticed is that timing chain seems very, very tight. I'm sure it's not meant to be that tight. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually just going to ring up one of my friends, Tyler, at Bridge End Recycling. He does these sorts of things all the time. And I'm just going to ask him, you know, how tight should it be, and just go through a few checks. And we're not going to go any further until I've done that. So I'm going to get on the phone and see what he comes back with. Right. That is as far in as it'll go. Go on, Chris. Is that it? All the way home? So straight away, as soon as he said, pull your one out and check it, guys, we pulled it out. And as you could see, the chain now, there is a little bit of movement in that. It still needs some tension, but you can actually move the actual, just getting my finger in there, you can actually move it all around now. There is room there. So Chris has just cleaned this one up and actually managed to, it's actually going, sorry guys, it's actually going all the way down now. So we don't know, was something stuck in there? Was it definitely, Chris was putting all of his weight on there, and that's as far as he could get it, guys. And now you can see it's going all the way home. So I think, I mean, this will probably be all right for us to test if that solved it. And it was quite easy to get to. So we just had to move this actuator out of the way there for the turbo. And you just undo it from in here. It just unbolts, that's it. And then through this gap here, it pushes on the casing there to hold the chain tight, the guide. So we're probably gonna actually put that back in and put this car back together. Chris has just popped inside, but he has noticed he did notice something else up here that wasn't quite right, and he's actually rectified that as well. It was something that was rubbing. He did say to me that he don't think that would have caused a loud enough noise, but to be honest with you, we got no option. It is it's a good hour and a half to put this back together, but it is a case of you've got to rule stuff out. So if that's the answer to it, and that is the problem, it's pushing it so tight that it's rubbing against something, then could it be that simple? We just don't know. And this video really is getting on quite a long video now. So we're going to get that put back together, start it up, and see if that's made any difference. I will elaborate on that little bit that Chris mentioned earlier, and I'll show you guys in a minute. Guys, Chris just actually unbolted it again. So this is an oil pipe that was bolted on here, and it drips.
Yeah, it kind of lubricates that. It's like a 3/4 moon gear on this auxiliary shaft.
Right, and it's actually worn.
So it goes through there.
But it was touching the gear.
Yeah, what it was, I'm not 100% sure, but it was in there like that, and it's rubbing on the top of that, or the top of the gear is rubbing on it.
Right.
So what I suggested, it probably is meant to go in there.
Over the top.
Like that. And
right.
But it wouldn't have made any.
Did it actually damage it though?
Well, it's got a little flat. I don't know how well you're going to see that. Well, I'll hold it. I'll let you.
Oh yeah, there.
Can you? Does it show?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So it's not. It wasn't that. But it's
No.
just something I noticed. So we'll.
Chris just said to me, guys, he's putting this back together. He took it apart. Shall I live film this, Rob, or shall I time lapse it? So if anyone's got a complaint about it, you've got to moan at me, because I've just told Chris it's quite long-winded. We're going to time lapse this one, so let's crack on. So guys, after a full strip down of what you've seen, and now we've put it back together, there is still, all of the covers are off of it, but you're ready, Chris, yeah?
Yep.
Chris is going to start it up. He's connected up the battery. So we've actually, before you do start it up, you found 3 problems.
One of them not too sure about those pipes.
The pipes. Basically, these pipes here, guys, Chris noticed that one there's got a little green dot on it, and that one's got a white dot on it. And these pipes was actually round the other way.
Marked them up, haven't they?
Yeah.
But when they've got a white mark on it normally, it means that pipe with the white banding. So whether they've been marked up incorrect.
You can see someone's marked it there with a greeny bluey colour, and they've also marked up that.
So they were that way round.
Right.
But that one don't reach as well
No.
as on that one.
So
I'm kind of thinking, but I don't think that has any relevance to what we've been doing. It's
no,
just
that's
something,
vacuum, isn't
just
it?
something else we noticed.
So the little oil feed, and then obviously the chain tensioner. So as we say, Chris, it's got 2 chances. fail. Sounds exactly the same. Well,
further investigation required.
we actually wanted to buy this car, make this video, and then we got carried away and thought, do you know what? We're actually going to try and do it all in one video.
Well, we was hoping it was a simple fix.
We was hoping it was a simple fix, guys. So there we go. It's not as simple as you think, and it's going to take more investigation. Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. That is going to be the end of part 1 on the BMW 320. This is the N20 engine, and I've now found out it's not a twin turbo. They just put that twin turbo cover on everything, so it is just a single turbo car. Let us know your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. If you've had this before and you know exactly what it is and you can point your finger at it, also drop it in the comment section and let us know. Don't forget, please like, subscribe and share, and we will see you very, very soon in the next one.